I looked at my options and I said, I don't want to become a townie working at a factory. I'm smart enough to know that if I go to school now, I'm going to spend a lot of time and money just to drop out or flunk out or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to join the service. So I contacted the Air Force. That's originally where I was going to go.
Okay.
Yeah, my uncle was Air Force. My grandfather was Air Force. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to follow the trend, and I'm just going to go Air Force. So I called the recruiter, scheduled an appointment, and he rescheduled, and then rescheduled again, and rescheduled again. And then at one point, I was dating this girl in Mayville, and I was friends with her sister, who had signed up for the Army, and I called her a fucking idiot. I was like, you're so fucking dumb. You could do anything you want. Why the fuck would you join the Army? She's like, well, you know, I want to go serve my country and blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, but you could have gone Navy or Air Force or something, you know, used your damn brain. So I'm giving her shit about it, and I happen to be there because I'm dating her sister, and Army recruiter comes in. They're going over paperwork or whatever, and this is so terribly, like... Cliche. We're watching Black Hawk Down.
Yes. I approve of this so far.
And the recruiter's walking out, and he stops. He's like right in the middle of the TV. He stops. He looks at me. He goes, what are you, like 17? I go, yeah. He goes, you got any plans? What are your plans for your future? I go, hey, man, I've already been trying to deal with this shit. If you're serious, here's my number. I wrote my phone number down on a little piece of paper. I handed it to him. I'm like, I'm busy right now. If you really want me, fucking call me. Now go. The guy was like, all right, cool. I'll call you. And he left.
Was it Sergeant Ski out of Dunkirk?
Yeah. Okay. So, funny story about...
Third guy I know who's got... Wait, no. Both my brothers, Bobby. Fourth guy I know who had him.
Yeah. So, he calls, and I'm like, all right, I'll meet up with you. Now, Silver Creek had made everybody take the ASVAB. I didn't look at what my numbers were. Yeah. In Silver Creek, in your junior year, all kids have, like, they make it so everybody in their junior year takes the ASVAB.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So I didn't intentionally take it. I just was there one day, and they're like, hey, we have this standard test that you have to take. It's in case you want to join the service. Everybody's taking it. Whoa. So I didn't look at my numbers or know what any of this shit meant when I got it in the mail. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Well, you know, a year later... The guy's like, all right, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't know. What can I do? He's like, well, you took the ASVAB. Let's look at your numbers. What do you want to do? And I'm like...
So you had a good score.
Yeah, so it was like overall in the 95th percentile with, I think it was like a 122 GT, which is high.
Not hard.
Yeah, but it's like...
The ASVAB was not hard.
No, not at all. So
the way I like to explain the GT, which is general technical, which is how well you can work on mechanics, is there's questions on pulleys on there, which is literally how a bicycle chain works. And they're just like, really? I'm like, yeah, it's bicycle chains.
Exactly.
And then it's just like, you ace that. It's like, great. You can go work on aircraft now.
You can do anything in the Army because that's the only thing they look at is your GT score. Mm-hmm. And MOS
they look
is
at the overall number and then the GT for Navy Marine Corps. So like you have to have like the minimum passing ASVAB grade, which I think is like 33 or 35.
Yeah, something low.
Something like stupid where it's just like, all right, you can shoot and salute. Got it.
Yep. So he looks at me and goes, what do you want to do? And remember, I had been watching Black Hawk Down.
Yes.
So verbatim.
I approve of this so far.
When the recruiter asked me what I want to do in the Army, I said, I want to jump out of planes and blow shit up.
Perfect.
He goes, so airborne infantry? I go, perfect. Sign me up.
Yeah.
He goes, all right, this goes one of two ways. You can, he's like, do you want to go to Ranger school? And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. He's like, okay, so you can either sign up and get guaranteed that you go to Ranger Indoctrination Program or RIP, or you can sign up and get guaranteed airborne school. And I tell you right now, in the last week of airborne school, they're going to ask, who wants to go to RIP?